What is up, fishing world? Trevor Wagner coming back at you again. In today's episode, we have a little unbagging to go through. I had to pick up a few things because in a couple weeks, I'll be heading to Gunnersville for the Team Kayak Series, and I needed to get a few things. We'll talk about a couple of things, and I also won something, and we're going to show you what I won, and we'll go from there. But as you can tell, today I'm wearing my Bassmaster hat. Got my Bassmaster Classic poster back there because this is going to drop on the day that the Bassmaster Classic kicks off and they start going out there and slaying some bass up in Texas. So I love the Bassmaster Classic. I love everything about it. I got to go and experience it last year in Tulsa, and it was an absolutely wonderful time. I took my two little kids with me, and they had a blast. They got to get up in a bass boat. They had a whole outdoor event thing that they got to go around and play in. The expo was amazing. I got to meet Frank Scalish, who signed that hat right there. You can see his signature right there on my lure net hat. Um, if you ever get a chance to go to a Bassmaster Classic and you're a bass fan, just go. You can have, and it's an amazing time. It's a great event. But enough of all the Bassmaster Classic talk. Let's get into this unbagging and show you what I got and then what I won. So first, I ordered a few things. So let me get these pulled out real quick and then we'll show you what I got. All right, so one of the first things I got is I was really running low on nail weights. So if you Nico rig or anything like that, you need some worm weights. So I went out and got reaction tackle. I got some of their tungsten nail weights. I wanted to do something a little different from the lead. And this, I kind of got a variety pack of them. So instead of just getting one size, I kind of got, they really stapled this thing good together. So as you can see, I got 4 baggies full of some nail weights. I got the jumbo size for summer power worm fishing, all the way down to the itty bitties. So got some nail weights. Always good to have some nail weights, especially if you're in a Nico rig. Really works well in some of my fisheries around here, so always a good idea to have some, and I was just about out, so needed to pick these up before I head to Gunnersville, just in case. And then next up, I got me some fishing line. Now, I am a Seaguar and VizX fan. I really do like Seagars and VizX. It's one of the ones I really put on most of my reels, especially if I'm using fluorocarbon. But I got these on sale for the same price as the VizX, and I've heard of nothing but absolutely wonderful things. The only thing is, I never wanted to drop the price. I never wanted to pay the price that they have for this fluorocarbon, but I went down because it was on sale and it was the same price as what Seaguar would be. I picked me up some Seaguar, I'll get the light out of there, Tatsu line. It's softer, it's thinner, it's stronger. Everything about it is an improvement on the VizX, especially if you go on and read any of the reviews. So I picked me up some 12-pound and some 20-pound. So the 12-pound, that is going on to my cranking reel. So this is my Lose Tournament MP. This goes on my cranking rod. It was running low, it was about half spool, and it had been in there probably 2 years, which is a year longer than what it should be on there. So I'm going to put the 12 pound on my cranking rod. And really, I do like 12-pound fluoro on my cranking rod. It really helps that bait dive down where it needs to get. I've just had really good luck with 12-pound on my cranking rod. So that's what I'm going with on that one. I never really go, I've done 15, but I don't know. I just have better luck with 12. All right. Off of that side note. All right. So the 20-pound, the big fluoro boy, that is going on my Corrado 200. With my Corrado 200, this actually reel sits on my spinnerbait rod, which is my underspin rod, which is my emergency jig rod. Just a really, really good all-around spinnerbait, underspin. 90% of the time, that's all I'm throwing on that rod. Spinnerbait and underspin. Like I said, Corrado 200. Going with the 20-pound fluoro. And we are going to smack some bass with those. So really looking forward to giving that higher end line a try. Again, it's not something that I typically get because again I can't afford the normal price of that, but I got it at 25% off, so I really couldn't pass up that deal with the 25% off for Seaguar Tatsu line, so I just had to pick it up. All right, now the next thing I'm going to open up, I was on Mainstream Fishing. I was on Jermaine's live stream. I wasn't on it, but I was watching Jermaine's live stream a couple Mondays ago, and he had Byron from MissileBaits on there. And you want to talk about a very informative live stream. If you get a chance, you should go watch that one, especially if you're a content creator or you're trying to get into the fishing market. He really broke down the marketing side, the business side of fishing, not just much as, the content creators and the pros that are out there, but he was talking about how marketing and the business plan fits into all of that. So it was a really, really good watch. They were really dropping some bombs in there, and it was really good. Well, he'd asked a question in there that I was able to answer faster than anybody else, and it happened to do with the Bassmaster Classic. The question he asked was, who won last year's Bassmaster Classic? And I'm a Justin Hamner fan, so I was like, well, Justin Hamner won that one. So he sent me out a couple baits from MissileBaits, just out of the blue. He didn't even say what he was doing. He was just asked a question because he was just trying to prove a point. Because not too many people know who win these events. And so that was kind of like a point story in what he was talking about. But in the meantime, because I put it down there, he got my information from Jermaine, and then he sent me some baits. And they got here really, really quick, even with all the bad weather that was going on. So let's see what he sent me. All right, so I got 2 soft plastic baits in here. All right, the first one up, I got the 4-inch mini magic worm ox blood grape. Oh, that thing just, look at that guy right there. Doesn't that just looks amazing. So really, really happy with that one. And then next, I kind of dropped a hint to Jermaine when he said he was going to send me something. I was like, I really do like me some Magic Worm John juice if he could somehow slide that in there, because right here on my wall, I have a pack, and, I would like to have some more. And lo and behold, that's exactly what he sent me. He sent me some of these. I freaking love these. Last time I was in Gunnersville, this was the juice for me when I was throwing soft plastics. Outside of frog, we're not going to count that as plastic. But when I was throwing the plastic around, this absolutely slayed them for me. So happy with them. Thank MissileBaits. I like MissileBaits. Good brand company. It's U.S. made company. It's all made in the U.S. It's just a good company. And I love the John Juice Magic Worm. I use it. It's not something that was there. Now, I've not tried this one, but I could see this being a nice little drop shot bait. Throw that on a little drop shot. Throw it out there. I think it's going to be absolutely fire as well. And being this oxblood grape, it's got this really cool purple, translucent color to it. So, all right, guys, this is going to be a shorter video. That's really all I wanted to cover, was show you a couple things that I got. Real quick, have any of you guys ever tried the Tatsu? Man, that light is just killing that right now. If anybody ever tried this Tatsu Seaguar line, if you have, let me know down in the comments your thoughts on it. What is the highest end line that you've ever used or put on your fishing reels? I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about what line you put on. And then in another video in the future, I'll break down some lines, some of my favorite lines as far as the braid goes, the fluoro, mono, when I throw them all, what rods and reels I put them all on. That'll be in another video. This is just a quick video saying it's Bassmaster Classic Week. If you guys can, watch it on TV. If you got the chance, get there in person. It's just an awesome weekend to be a bass fishing fan. So, with that being said, got me some stuff. Can't wait to hit Gunnersville again. All right, guys, thank you for watching. And if you can, get out and fish and catch some bass. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later.